Hey y'all, I'm Rylan. Welcome to my channel. It is a Friday afternoon in November. This is my last weekend before the panic of finals really sets in. And I decided that I wanted to do a weekend reading vlog slash homework vlog before the craziness of December hits. It is November 17th. I have no plans for the weekend outside of book club tomorrow and live sprints, so I was hoping to take advantage of the free time that I have this weekend that I don't always have to focus on reading, as well as kind of getting ahead in some homework that I have and just vlogging the whole weekend. So that is my plan. I plan to get a lot of b-roll and kind of take you along with me on my weekend. I have nothing going on tonight. I do need to clean and organize a little bit. I have book club tomorrow as well as live sprints, and then Sunday I think I'm going to drive a little bit and go to Barnes & Noble north of here and return some books that I bought last weekend at a book event at a books milling, and then go to Barnes & Noble in the same area to do homework for a couple of hours. And my goal again is to bring you all with me. In terms of reading plans, I really only have two things that I would like to prioritize this weekend. The first one is this book called, I think it's just called YN, or it's Yes No. I don't know, I'll figure it out when I start the audiobook in a couple hours, and I will update y'all in my first update with the actual title of this book. This is my book club pick for November for the in-person book club that I am in, and I am currently 0% of the way through it because I have not yet started it. So I need to start it tonight. The audiobook is 5.5 hours long, so I should easily be able to binge it and get it done by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So I'm not too worried about it. I will be starting this one tonight though, and can let you all know what it's about in my next updates. All I do know about it is that it has an unlikable slash unreliable female narrator or female main character, because that's what the book club premise is. But other than that, I've got nothing for you, and I think it also has to do with K-pop, but maybe I'm wrong. I will update y'all whenever I do, and I will share more about this book. Then my other reading goal is to binge Eat Your Heart Out by Aidan O'Neill. This is the second book in the Mending Hearts book club November duet pick, and I won't talk too much about it in this vlog because I'm doing a separate vlog for the Mending Hearts book club, but I'll show y'all my progress in terms of page numbers and very general thoughts on the book as I read it this weekend, because I do hope to make it through the entirety of this, if not, or just like a big chunk. So that's the goal. These are the reading plans. I will also be working on homework, so I'll show y'all some of that as well, hopefully in future clips. But yeah, this is the start of my weekend reading vlog, and I will talk to you all later. sitting in my car and I'm trying not to be super awkward. I also hope that nobody can see me doing this right now, but it is the next morning. Just started this vlog yesterday and I already finished YN. This book was very confusing. I ended up giving it 2 stars, but I wrapped it up for my book club. YN does not actually stand for yes, no, it stands for your name. This is about a woman who is obsessed with this one member of a K-pop group, and so she's determined to like find him and fall in love with him and like set their futures to be together. But her obsession isn't quite reality in terms of everything that she has like obsessed about over this K-pop band member, and the story ends very unsatisfactory, and I think a lot of it just went over my head. There were definitely very interesting moments, but I was just confused by a lot of it as well. But it was a very short book, so that's good. I read most of it last night. I listened to the audiobook while I was cleaning, and yeah, that was great, so I can't complain about that. It is like 8:30 on Saturday morning. I just picked up breakfast. We're gonna go inside and get ready to do some homework before live sprints start in about 90 minutes, but I want to get some work done before then, and eat my food, of course, and just relax for a second before Sage and I hang out for live sprints. But I'll probably update y'all in a couple hours, hopefully around lunchtime-ish maybe, or right before my book club meeting, but we will see. So far I finished 1 book this weekend, and then I also did a homework assignment last night, which was also great. I got that done. I didn't vlog it or like do any b-roll of it, but I did get some work done last night as well, which is also good. So hopefully the rest of the day is very productive. It's only 8:30, but we're shaping up to be productive. We're shaping up to have a productive day, so fingers crossed if that is the case. But I'll talk to you all in a couple of hours. Alright y'all, it is almost 1 o'clock on Saturday. I am finishing up my last live sprint with Stasia for the morning / afternoon, and during these sprints I did start Eat Your Heart Out by Eden O'Neill and have just reached the 100-page mark. Not going to talk too much about this one, especially because it does contain spoilers from the first book and this little duet, but I am really enjoying it now that I've like gotten into the first little bit of the book. It always takes me a little bit to get back into, or to get into books like from the very beginning. It takes me a couple of chapters to like really dive in and be able to get engrossed in the pages and what's happening on them. But I am really enjoying this one. The drama has like heated so much between these characters since the last book, and I'm excited to continue going with it. My original goal was to get to just 50% today, which is like 225-30 pages into the book, but I kind of feel like I might be able to finish this whole thing today, which would be great. If not today, then hopefully by Monday or Tuesday before I leave for Thanksgiving break. That's really like the ideal goal, is to get done before break so I can get the video edited while I am at home. But yeah, so far so good. I am excited to keep going with it as soon as I wrap up this clip. I did also start reading Forget Me Not, I think. Let me confirm that really fast. Forget Me Not, yes. My goodness, that was hard. By Julie Soto. I read the first couple of chapters of this book on audio and wasn't really getting into it or like being able to concentrate on it, so I ended up just soft DNFing it. I might try to read it again at a future date, but for right now, just wasn't feeling it. So I'm just gonna focus on Eat Your Heart Out and see if I can finish it by the end of this weekend for this vlog / my Mending Hearts book club vlog. After sprints, I'm running out. I was supposed to have book club today, but I like just emailed them a second ago and was like, sorry, I'm not gonna be able to make it anymore. 1, I didn't like the book. 2, I didn't understand the book, which was the YN book, so I didn't feel like I'd have enough to say about it to make going worth it, and like getting ready to go over there and driving back in the dark and things like that. I was like, I'll just go again after the holidays are over. So I did just end up canceling the book club meeting, or like not going to my book club meeting that I don't run. I just go as a part of it. But I do need to go make a return. I need to go to UPS. So I'm gonna go do that after this sprint is over. And yeah, that's the rest of my day. That's the rest of my plans. I need to make food. I might do leftovers. I have Chipotle in the fridge from last night. I've also got like stuff for charcuterie, like the little charcuterie board that I might do as well. I don't know, I need to decide what I want to do for dinner, but I'll think about that once I get back from running some errands. Might bring the camera with me. They're not gonna be super exciting. I have to go return some books that I bought last week and that I just don't need. So I might browse for a second, but I don't need to buy anything. That's the goal, to not buy anything. But maybe I'll take y'all with me, maybe not. But depending on how far I get in this book today, I might stop at a certain point and play my Switch or do homework. I don't know. But it is really good, so I'm excited to keep going with it today and hopefully finish it this weekend. I'll probably talk to y'all hopefully once more tonight, but we'll see. And we'll still have all day tomorrow to be productive as well. So it's been a good weekend so far and hopefully it stays that way. It is only 5:30-ish. Yeah, 5:30-ish on Saturday, but it is already dark out and I'm tired. I think this will be my last vlog update for Saturday, but it has been very productive. I ran my errands, returned some things and got some refunds, which is great, is just what I needed. And I also just reached 197 in Eat Your Heart Out, so I am almost 50% of the way through it. My goal is to get to 50% and I will definitely be able to do that before I go to bed tonight, which is amazing. I think that if I get to 50%, I'm going to take a little break to do some work for my remote job that I do, and also maybe try to check off one thing from my homework list for tomorrow and just try to get ahead a little bit. That way I can be able to focus on this book tomorrow as well and try to finish it up before a new work week starts. But that's all that I have for y'all for tonight. I'll be back in the morning. It's been a very fun day, like relaxing day. I haven't really done a ton of things, but I feel like I've been productive and I can't complain about that. So I will talk to you all tomorrow morning at some point. Happy Sunday morning, y'all. I did end up making it to 50% in Eat Your Heart Out last night, but it's a new day. I need to get some homework done, so we're about to go to a coffee shop and hopefully do some homework for a little while. I've got a big old stack of books that I need to look through and determining a topic for like a little paper that I have to write. I need to edit a report from my father. Then I need to start reading a play for another research paper that I have. So I'm gonna go to a coffee shop to like get out of my apartment for a little bit. Hopefully I get a lot of stuff done and don't just get distracted while I'm there. There's also a bookshop attached to it and I really don't need to be going over there afterward, but maybe I will, who knows. I'll talk to y'all at some point in the afternoon probably. I am doing live sprints again today to end the day off, I guess, and the weekend, and hopefully those go well and I can finish my book for the weekend, but we will see for sure. But I'm hoping that if I get a lot done this morning, I can be done with homework by like 12 or 1 o'clock and I can just read for the rest of the day and relax. So fingers crossed that I am productive and get this stuff done. But I'll talk to you all in a couple of hours with hopefully reading updates, but if not, definitely a productivity update I should have for y'all. It is officially noon. I just finished up all of my homework minus practicing for my presentation, which I'm going to do after lunch. But I decided to go out and grab some food because I don't have a lot of food in my fridge or my pantry, and I'm not gonna buy food for 2 days before Thanksgiving break. So I ordered Raising Cane's, got a large meal so I can split it up for lunch tomorrow and hopefully Tuesday. But I need to go pick that up, and I'm gonna come back and practice my presentation 2 times, and then the goal is to read for the rest of the day. I went to the coffee shop this morning, had a great time, got a lot done there, came back, finished everything up, and now I think I can take the rest of the day to kind of just relax. I might do some little things for school just to kind of continue to get ahead, but not going to stress out too hard over it because I did technically get done today what I needed to get done. So we're gonna let it rest at that. But I'm gonna go pick up my food and then start reading for the rest of the day. I have sprints in 4 hours, but until then, I want to make some progress in my book. I will talk to you all probably one more time tonight, but I am feeling super good about this weekend. It's just been so nice to relax and not do anything super crazy. And I wish all of my weekends looked like this, but they don't, which is fine. I like being busy, but I also like the rest. So can't complain about this weekend. I'll talk to y'all one more time either tonight or tomorrow after work with my final update, but fingers crossed I'm able to finish my book and maybe start something else, or maybe be productive in some other way. I don't know, we'll see, but I will talk to you all later. I definitely forgot to wrap up this reading vlog on Sunday night when it was supposed to end. It's now Thursday of the same week, thankfully. I'm home for Thanksgiving break. Thank goodness. But I wanted to wrap up this reading vlog really fast because I feel as though this past weekend was super productive and I got so much done. I did homework, I read 2 books, and I just overall had a really relaxing weekend at the same time, which I always love because I don't get them super frequently nowadays because there's always something going on. But yeah, I truly had a fun time over the weekend. I did end up finishing Eat Your Heart Out, which was like 500 pages total, so I binged that book on Saturday and then finished it up on Sunday after my last update to y'all, and I gave it 5 stars. It was so good. You can see my full thoughts in my November Mending Hearts reading vlog, which I'll link above. If it's already out, it might not be out yet, but I think it probably will be by the time this video comes out. But yeah, I really enjoyed this duet and want to read more from the author. I thought this book was so good, and the characters, like who they really are, like came out in this book because they weren't trying to hide from each other anymore, like Wolf and Fawn. And so I thought it was just beautiful and so much fun. But I also did some homework. I got some work done for my remote job, my remote social media job, and overall it was just a super productive weekend and I cannot complain about that. Plus I was able to vlog it all, which is always fun, and take you all along with me on that adventure. I mean, as exciting as it is to stay home and read for a weekend is, but I'm so happy that I got to take you all along with me on that weekend relaxing / productive journey, and hopefully I will be able to do another one soon. The semester will be over in the blink of an eye in a couple of weeks, and after that y'all are mine for a long time because I will be vlogging hopefully a lot more, or just filming more videos in general once school calms down for a month and a half-ish. I cannot wait. But for right now, that's all that I have for y'all. Thank you so much for watching this weekend reading vlog, and I will see you all in the next video.